Michael, thanks very much for joining us today. First of all, your first impressions on the festival, it's your first time here. Do you think it's great?
It's absolutely fantastic. And I'm so glad that I came. And in a way, I wish that I had more time to explore the amazing array of talks and also the tents. I mean, it's wonderful. I just pointed out to my children that there's some soldiers from the First World War here. And they looked at it and said, gosh, they must be 300 years old. And it's just fantastic to have a family event in the best sense of the word. It's so much fun.
You're talking today about the importance of history. In a nutshell, why should history be studied? Why is it so important in your work?
Well, there are two real reasons. The first is that it's just I mean, I think it's often overlooked that school should be fun. Learning should be an enjoyable journey. And I don't think there's any subject as much fun as history, just because it has, I suppose, the greatest ripping yarns of all time contained within the narrative, not just what happened in this country, but what happened in others. But the second thing as well is that history tells you how to tell good arguments from bad. It tells you the difference between propaganda and truth. And anyone who studies history, I think, is better able to deal with all the information that's thrown at them and to tell the difference between what's sensible and what's foolish.
But obviously, by the look of the sort of narrow curriculum, falling numbers studying, at the moment it's sort of falling short of teaching. How do you propose to sort of cater for that?
Well, one of the things we're really, I think, pleased to see is that the quality coming into State is I think that there are great organisations like the Princess Teaching Institute which support subject-specific education, and also we change the way in which league tables operate so that there's proper recognition of people studying history and geography, and that's seen a big uptick in the numbers studying those subjects. I'm going to get you some stuff in a moment, Bea. Do you like this festival, Bea? You know you're being filmed. Do you have a message for everyone watching? We'll come back to your message later, shall we?
So yes, and obviously you've been in the news recently concerning your new GCSE shake-up. What do you, in a nutshell, would you condense it to?
What we're trying to do is to make sure that people have a proper sense of the narratives of history. Instead of having sort of bite-sized tapas approach towards history, we want a full and satisfying three-course meal in which you have the beginning, in the middle, and the end of this country's development, and how that interacts with Europe and the wider world.
Absolutely. And as far as what would your answer be to the Labour opposition saying that your new plans might lead to maybe a two-tier system? I mean, what would you say to that?
Well, I think there's more consensus actually around what we need to do than there is difference, and I'm sure that we can get to a common place. I think one of the problems has been that actually we've already had a two-tier system. History's survived and flourished in selected schools and in independent schools, but in some state comprehensives and particularly in poorer areas, there hasn't been the same enthusiasm or indeed actually the same resources devoted to help encourage people to study history, and we hope to be able to put that right.
Absolutely. Michael, thanks very much for your time.
Pleasure.
Enjoyed the talk.